Hey, how's it going, everyone? What is up? Welcome back to the channel and your daily dose of Mortal Kombat 11 news, discussions, and leaks. Today we're going to be talking about something that was actually added to Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate yesterday, the character select screen. Now, I know this has been a big topic, a big talking point in the Mortal Kombat community, with a lot of people thinking that you can't end off the game with the roster select screen having an uneven figure to it. I don't know, if it's not a perfect rectangle. There's those people, and then there's the people who think they're idiots. Today, I'm going to be talking about it because it's a very, very interesting thing as of now, because of how many characters it looks like can be actually added to that. Before we get into that, in about 10 seconds, if you don't mind to actually hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave me a comment down below. We're very close to 7K. I'd really appreciate it. But with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into this. So I'm going to show some gameplay. Not really gameplay. I'm going to show the fucking select screen. The new select screen. So we have Rambo, Rain, and Melina actually added in different spots to our pretty little select screen now. Now, if you notice up at the top, there is room above the two characters at the top for 2 more character slots. It looks like there's room for 2 more pictures down there. If we go down to the very bottom near Rain, Rambo, and Melina, there is actually an offset amount of character tiles there. There's enough down there for 3 more characters, but 1 character picture would actually be offset. And I have a theory for that here in just a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and throw up a graph that was posted on the Thinny's Twitter. I don't have the name written down because I'm unprofessional, but shout out to the man who actually drew up this little graph thing showing where the character pictures could actually go. The funny thing is here is, if you guys know the Datamines and actually the unknown unannounced DLC that has been data mined on the SteamDB download apps, whatever the hell that thing is, there are 5 unknown unannounced DLCs for MK11 as of right now on the PC version. There are also 5 unknown, unannounced, unused character slots in Mortal Kombat 11's data file. Sorry, I stuttered. Now, while there was no new data mines found yesterday on the 17th for Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate, as I made a video talking about it yesterday, that was really expected. Most of this content does not actually get data mined until anywhere from like a week to a month before it actually releases. There are some things that can actually reveal the entire DLC, but you're not going to know what characters are actually in that DLC until like a week or a month before, depending on when they do their big update for it. Now, this is very, very interesting because with these 5 slots, these 5 unused slots in the data files, and the 5 character portrait slots that can actually still be added to the character roster, shit is really starting to add up for more DLC. Now, we already have the assumption that there's going to be more DLC thanks to the data mines, thanks to the leaks, not the real leaks, really, thanks to some of the other stuff that NRS employees have actually been quoted saying. We pretty much know that more DLC is all but confirmed at this point. They're probably going to keep it a secret from us, so we just sit back and enjoy Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate. Little do they know people like me exist, and I talk about this shit on a daily basis. So it's very interesting that all of these things are lining up at this point in time with these new characters being added. I was one of the people that actually, I didn't think everybody who thought the character roster thing had to be like evened out. Like, I didn't really care. I didn't think it mattered. I didn't think they were idiots. But I really think it mattered. But you really go back and look at it. MK9 had an even character select screen. MKX had an even character select screen. Hell, even Injustice 1 and 2 had even character select screen. So maybe that is truly what they're going for. And if there were 5 more DLC characters, that would make a lot of sense. How they would do it, I don't really know. But 5 more characters would make a lot of sense in the aspect of the leaks for Sector and Cyrax. If you guys remember, there was a leak that came out for Sector and Cyrax that was very believable, and it listed them as being free DLC. Now, I don't know if you guys have watched the channel for a while, but we've also made numerous videos talking about Sector and Cyrax and how Ed Boon did an interview, I don't know if it was last year or before the game came out, where he stated that there would be no more characters in the story mode that had full movesets that you fight that would not be playable in any of the future fighting games from NetherRealm Studios. So that still leaves Sector and Cyrax out. It would make sense for those 2 characters to actually be free DLC, considering we've already paid for the game that they're already on and almost completed characters on. So once you take those 2 characters out of the picture, there's still 3 more characters left. Mortal Kombat 11 Combat Pack 2, is a 3-character combat pack. So it would make sense to actually get that one last combat pack with 2 free characters. That would put the roster select screen back up to 5. And if you remember, I talked about earlier in the video the offset character portrait that you see in this graph that I showed earlier as well. To me, that would make a lot of sense if it was actually a PlayStation exclusive character and an Xbox exclusive character. With the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox One X, Xbox Series X, that's what the hell that thing is called. The Xbox Series X coming out, it's a perfect time for NetherRealm to actually partner up with both systems to get a console exclusive character on both platforms. Now, I believe Kratos in MK9 was actually offset like this as well. He didn't fit into the normal character portrait thing. He was offset a little bit, if I remember correctly. I could be remembering wrong. But it would make sense to have the 4 other characters in their right spot and have this little offset portrait as a PlayStation or Xbox Series X exclusive character. That just makes sense in my head. I don't know. It's just a theory, a Mortal Kombat theory. I guess we'll have to see. It is very interesting, though, all of this shit lining up. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. Like I said, though, I'm really excited. It does make a lot of sense to me, but I'd really like to know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. I'm very curious to see what you guys have to say, what you think about the character select screen having to be rounded out. Do you think it has to be? Do you think they're trying to be edgy boys who don't do perfect shapes? I don't know. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. I really appreciate you guys watching the video. If you guys would like to support the channel, link in the description down below to our Patreon. One of the best ways to support the channel besides that join button beside the subscribe button. Huge shout out to Ricky Laughlin, Frank the Tank, H2O, and the Thinny for supporting the channel either on Patreon or through that join button. Major shout out to the fucking legends, Frank and Ricky, for supporting on both platforms. You guys are absolute legends. Thank you guys so much. Y'all are what helps keep the channel going, really, because ads don't pay much. But hope you guys did enjoy the video. Again, let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. I've been your host. My name is Tooten, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.